Hey guys, I'm Katie Nolan bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Thursday, January 17th. A man in Florida took a woman on the most Florida date ever. You'll see, you'll agree. And yeah, we're gonna talk about Manti Te'o, because what? All that and more right here on your Guyism Speed Round. Manti Te'o. You done goofed, bro. For anyone who isn't familiar, I can run you down the story really quickly. Manti Te'o is a football player on fucking Notre Dame. Throughout the season, had this great story of how he overcame adversity because his grandmother and his girlfriend died 6 hours apart from each other right before a big game. I'm not gonna do it justice, so if you don't know what's happening, I'll throw a link to an article that will explain it all to you. Let's get down to what happened yesterday. Yesterday we found out that this girl doesn't exist. She's just not a real person. She never died. They never dated. The statements across the board from Notre Dame and from Te'o were that he was the victim of a catfish-style hoax, so that he thought he was dating this girl. He didn't lie in all those interviews. He just thought he was dating a girl, and when he said he met her, he meant like online, so he wasn't lying, obviously, and that when he found out, he was devastated, and it was like the worst thing ever. That's the story, and they're sticking to it. I am physically incapable of not calling major bullshit on that. Like, if that's the deal, if this guy was just in an internet relationship with someone that he had never met, would you bring that up in interviews? That you have a girlfriend? I wouldn't even tell my friends that. I definitely wouldn't sit down and be like, hello, NBC News. Yes, I'm dating this chick. That would not happen. Also, we can ignore the fact that his parents have said that they've met her if we want to, but that did happen. But if you're the victim of this elaborate scam, why would Notre Dame come forward first, before you do, to make a statement, unless they're obviously covering their own asses? As the VP of Notre Dame, you probably can address a group of people more eloquently than a football player, and you don't want him to fuck it up, so you're like, we'll go first, and then basically repeat what we say and say, no more questions, I'm very sensitive. My heart's bad. I'm the victim. That's your big story of the day, guys. Fake girlfriend. Fake girlfriend. Fake dead girlfriend. Real dead grandmother. Fake dead girlfriend. And you know what? You didn't even win the Heisman. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that hurt? Somewhere Johnny Football is banging his actually attractive real-life girlfriend and just laughing at you. Tough to imagine that there was another sports scandal yesterday, but there was. Lance Armstrong did actually admit to using illegal drugs in his interview with Oprah, which airs tonight. Unfortunately for them, that was meant to be a publicity stunt, and they're not getting any publicity because, you know, fake girlfriend. This actually does have some interesting parallels with the Te'o story, though, because just like Te'o's relationship with his girlfriend, when it comes to how we all feel about Lance Armstrong, no fucks are given. Did that make sense? I wanted it to work so badly. Britney Spears has signed a $200 million 2-year contract for a residency at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, which sounds like as good of an idea as if Adele got a job at McDonald's. Don't do it. You're not gonna say no to temptation. 21 years after being any sort of even remotely successful, Criss Cross has scheduled a reunion concert in February. They're coming back, and now is as good a time as ever, because the music industry is backwards as shit. Might as well flip it inside out. A bunch of European supermarket chains were forced to pull certain beef products off of their shelves after they found that they contained a tangible amount of horse meat. 8% more beef than an actual horse. While we're talking percentages, one specific brand of burger was actually found to contain 30% horse. It's times like these I wish you guys were chicks, because in Sex and the City, I know, shush, in Sex and the City, Sarah Jessica Parker dated a guy named Burger, and that would be such a good moment for comedy. The results of this year's Extreme Eating Awards are out, and the Cheesecake Factory's Bistro Shrimp Pasta tops the list of the most caloric dishes at 3,120. At this point, I think they're just gonna rename it Fuck You, Africa. Kobe Bryant and his wife, who filed for divorce a couple years ago, have reconciled, and they're calling the divorce off. You thought you saved a bunch of money on your car insurance. Kobe Bryant just saved a bunch of money by staying with Psycho. Zing! A man in, you guessed it, Florida was arrested for stealing beer, wine, and steak from a Walmart because he was trying to, quote, impress a lady. Nothing makes me swoon harder than a guy who can't even afford those items at their lowest possible prices. You just made my eyes roll back right in my head with pleasure. And that's gonna do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know which joke made you laugh the loudest. And if you haven't laughed yet today, I'll throw a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Enjoy your Thursdays, get excited because tomorrow is part 2 of the Very Drunk Lizzie Havoc speed round, and I will see you all then with that. Bye. The statements across the board from Notre Dame and from Te'o. I want to keep calling him Te'o. Like Junior Seau, I think that's why I keep doing that. This actually has a lot in common with the Te'o story, because just like his relationship, no, I can't make that joke work.